So don't get your hopes up. Or maybe if I win, I'll do the Open Olympia next year.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So let's start this video with the biggest news in bodybuilding currently. After all the drama that we had post Olympia with Quentin versus Matt, which by the way escalated to all of Matt's clients. Then there was that whole drama of Matt Van Wyck versus Jeff Nippard. So finally we got something that really helps bodybuilding as a sport. So Chris Bumstead, the greatest classic physique competitor of all time, one of the best bodybuilders of all time, just announced that he's gonna be doing this upcoming Prague in the men's open bodybuilding in less than 3 weeks time. So for all of you guys who watched that video that I made yesterday and put a clip of Martin Fitzwater and Chris Bumstead trailing legs together, that was kind of a subtle hint for all of us. The way Cbum broke the internet with this news. This just proves to us how big of a bodybuilding star Chris Bumstead really is. Or maybe he's even bigger than bodybuilding. Because the thing is, it is Cbum everywhere. Because that is the only announcement that you guys will see on every single bodybuilding platform, whether it's the IG or YouTube. So what do you guys think? How will Cbum do at his men's open bodybuilding pro debut? Well, he is going up against a guy like Martin Fitzwater, who is the 4th best bodybuilder in the world. And Martin is just way too complete for Chris Bumstead. And we have seen Martin's conditioning that is also impeccable. So Ian Valier, the former coach of Chris Bumstead, he was asked to comment on this upcoming battle between Chris Bumstead and Martin. And he too has Martin winning this one. And that is pretty obvious. But then again, there are gonna be some shots, like that front lat split, in which Cbum is gonna be just unbeatable. Because that is how good he is in that specific shot.
Finally doing an open show. I've been wanting to do this for my whole life, really. But definitely the last 3 years, I've been looking at shows post-Olympia, wanting to jump in them and do them. And this is my last opportunity to ever do it. So I'm like, I'm in shape. It's 3 weeks till the Prague show. Why not do it?
So the biggest factor in this show is that we will get to see Cbum at his biggest ever. No weight restrictions. So even if the man is up by just 5 pounds compared to what he weighed at this past Mr. Olympia, and if he can bring that same level of conditioning that he is known for, then things, I have to say, will get really interesting. Just the sheer amount of engagement Prague Pro is getting right now after Cbum's announcement, that is just ridiculous. That is off the charts. Because from a legend like Jay Cutler to Michael Krizo, everyone is reposting this news on their stories. So Brett Wilkin also made this hilarious post after the news went public. And it is specifically Martin's reaction after hearing Cbum the very first time that he's going for men's open in Prague. So I will share Martin's story here as well on how he responded to this whole situation. So with Chris Bumstead doing the men's open class, this will allow many other classic physique pros which have a hard time making the weight cutoff to try out the men's open bodybuilding just for fun. So Ramon Dino also posted this on his IG story. So there is a chance that Ramon might change his mind, goes back to his diet and do Prague in the men's open class. An opportunity to share the stage with his biggest rival one last time, maybe the very last time. Because let me make something very clear. Cbum isn't switching to men's open bodybuilding. He just wanna finish his career in a division where he started 10 years ago. And Ian Valier also confirmed that even if he wins this one, he probably won't rethink his retirement decision. So Ramondino also has this opportunity to make this show even more exciting than it has already become. Urs Grashinsky also had something to say about Cbum's arrival in the men's open bodybuilding. And the fans even want Urs Grashinsky to do this show in the men's open class as well. But just because Urs is in the health and recovery phase, he won't be able to do it. But he will be there, supporting his fellow classic physique competitor. So do you guys know who else just confirmed his attendance for Prague? Marcelo, aka Harsamdi. Previously Harsamdi was just doing Romania Pro. But just because both these shows, they are only a week apart, so all of these guys who won't be able to win in Romania, they are gonna be doing Prague as well. So there was a time, all the Brazilians, they were so hyped up to see Harsamdi on the same stage as Chris Bumstead. Because that was the time when Harsamdi announced that he will be doing classic physique and not the men's open class. But unfortunately, he was unable to make the weight and he had to switch to the men's open bodybuilding. So here is our opportunity to see Horsendi go up against Chris Bumstead for the very first time, and maybe for the very last time as well. So Sean Corrida, the former 2x 212 Olympia champion, also hinted just a week back that he isn't done just yet. And this was confirmed by Chris Bumstead in his recent YouTube video that Sean is also doing the men's open class in Prague.
Sean Clarita is going to be doing it. Martin's going to be doing it. That's a Mr. Olympian 212. That's a fourth place open Mr. Open Olympia bodybuilding guy. So it's going to be going up against some really good bodybuilders.
So this isn't Sean's first time doing a men's open show. He won the lead in sports back in 2021, beating some very good names, some very good open bodybuilders like Regan Grimes and Sergio Oliva Jr. And just because Sean just lost too much size while dieting down for this past Miss Olympia, so these additional 6 weeks after the Olympia this year, that will allow him to show up bigger and much more fuller than what we saw at the Olympia a couple of weeks back. So out of all the shows of this season, I think this is gonna be the one with one of the most unique lineup, because we are gonna have some of the greatest bodybuilders from all the 3 divisions. But wait, because that's just not it. So Chris Bumstead was asked this question on how would he do in the men's open class. He always compared his physique to Rafael Brandao. So both these guys have incredible aesthetics, and Rafael is the favorite to win this upcoming Romania Pro in less than 2 weeks' time. But he did leave a cheeky comment under his post of him versus Cbum. So even if he wins Romania Pro and gets his Olympia qualification for 2025, I think he will go and do Prague as well, because that show has just gotten way too big. And the fact is, it is just 1 week after Romania. So Chris Bumstead was allowed to weigh 242 pounds for classic physique, and he intends to be around 10 pounds heavier for Prague, which simply means he is gonna be a lot fuller in comparison to what we have seen from him all those years in classic. So if Cbum is really 250 pounds, his comparison with Rafael Brandao, that is gonna be the most interesting one, because Brandao also competes roughly around that same weight. So apparently he was in the 260s for this year's Mr. Olympia, but he wasn't in as good of a condition as he was for this past Arnold. So he will be dropping some weight to come in sharper. So it is kinda too bad that Rubiel Mosquera, aka Nexilla, he's gonna be missing this huge opportunity to star in one of the most interesting shows. And the irony is that he was the first one to make it official that he is gonna be doing Prague, and also the first one to pull out of this show. So one other men's open star that we wanna see in Prague, that is Akim Williams, who is confirmed for this upcoming Romania Pro. And if Rafael wins in Romania, Akim will definitely be doing Prague as well, which is happening the very next weekend, because he also wants a shot at an early Olympia qualification, and Akim will be bringing a totally unique vibe because of his size, because of his freak factor. So in the end, we all have to thank Chris Bumstead, because all of the fans, they wanted this to happen for a long time, and the man delivered.
So don't get your hopes up. Or maybe if I win, I'll do the Open Olympia next year. Well, I don't know. Just kidding. I'm retired. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see. But I'm excited for this. So stay tuned for the journey. If you guys are in Europe, I'll see you there.
So, do let me know what you guys think. Comment your thoughts down below. Can Cbum win this show? Can he crack top 3 in his first ever men's open pro show? And also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.